On this play, it looks like there's a possible holding by the lead blocker on number 2, who's the defensive back, defensive linebacker, pretty big kid. Okay, there's the lead blocker. A little difficult to see from this angle, but you can see he gets into his feet, and it looks like he may have grabbed his legs. So my question is, who should have that guy? You get a better look at the ankle grab here. Here he's going down. You can see it looks like he's got his right leg. Now he's definitely got his arm. You can see his arm is around his leg and trips him up. Not that he would have gotten to that play, but good discussion point. Who should have had that? This play is for Jim Guinan to show that this crew is listening to his feedback. You'll see there's a fumble on the play. I believe the umpire and the referee have bean bags. There goes the ball. There goes the umpire's bean bag. Here goes the referee's bean bag. And there's the signal. Everyone in the stadium wants to know whose ball it is. And the referee will eventually also give the signal. Good mechanics. I wanted to show this punt again as a talking point because not really sure if the ball broke the plane of the goal line or not, but it sure looks like it did, and we allowed the player to bat it. Okay, I'm going to go slow right here. You can see the player leaps from looks like the less than 1 yard line, and he's going forward. So I'm just guessing that this ball is in the end zone when he bats it. Remember, the goal line is a plane, and if this breaks the plane, that's a touchback. And the back judge is right where he should be. So I'm guessing that he had it in the field of play. On this play, there is a hold, and it's a pretty bad hold. It goes on for a good 2 or 3 seconds, and the referee has the hold. My question is, when does the referee stop looking at the hold and throw a beanbag for the fumble that's happening right in front of him? So we'll watch this, and I'll stop it when the hold starts. Okay, you can see it's taking place right here. This is where it starts. Actually, it probably started before that. And you can see the referee is looking at it, which I think is, he's looking at the point of attack. He's looking at this block, and so he's taken his view off where he probably should be looking right now, right there. The ball hasn't reached the line of scrimmage yet, so the line judge probably should be looking at that. But I'm sure the line judge has now seen that the ball is loose. Yes, he has. He's throwing a beanbag, and the referee is not throwing a beanbag. He's throwing a flag. So that's a good discussion point. That was a pretty what I would say an egregious hold. You can see it's still going on right here. It's still happening, and to me, this is an ill will type of hold. He's got him. He's got him. I mean, the play's over. Whistles are blowing, and he's still got him, and eventually lets him go. And you could. So, discussion point: should that flag have been thrown? Should that referee have been looking at the fumble? And something to talk about. This is the fumble recovery that was run back for a touchdown, and I just wanted to run it so we can talk about, was the runner's forward progress stopped when the ball came loose? And it's hard to see it from this angle. It's too far away. Better look at it from, okay, there's where it's going to happen. Now, is his progress stopped? I don't know if the ball is out yet. And there it goes. It's going between this guy's legs. The ball is on the ground between his legs. And there it is. And about right now is when I pull a muscle, and he'll see me start to hobble. Ooh, hurts. Okay, well, look at it from this angle. All right, there is is he stopped? Is the ball loose? So you can't see it. And there it goes. So there could be an argument made whether his forward progress is stopped. Does the ground cause the fumble? And how the heck did it get out there where the guy picked it up? Did somebody bat it? Was it? Okay, there it is. It's coming out right there. So it was never downed. So something to talk about. Was his forward progress stopped before the fumble? On this play, the back judge has an unsportsmanlike conduct. And I'll run it through just to show you where it is. I believe it's a correct call. It's going to happen right there, number 21. After the play is dead, okay, play is down. Here comes 21, gives him a shove, and it kind of looked like the defender did a flop. It looks like a basketball flop. But anyway, that's a correct call. This is the play I used for the ECAC voiceover. This is the targeting called by the head linesman. There's number 57 who is going to do the targeting. And here are the keys. This is a balanced formation. So the back judge has the second receiver on the line judge's side. So he has number 2 at the top of the screen. Side judge has number 1 on the bottom. Head linesman has the second receiver, and it's the head linesman that makes this call. There could have been 2 flags on this play. You can see this is the area now that the pass play is developed. The keys of the head linesman, the key of the head linesman stays in the block. The 2 keys on the bottom of the screen are going downfield. I think we got to watch this guy right here because there's some contact being made here. But the guy that's circled is the one that's going to be contacted, and you'll see that this zone right here is where the head linesman and line judge should be looking. boom, there he does get blown up. So we've seen this play before. This has happened in the last 2 seasons, and it went uncalled. This season it got called, which means we must be improving. You get to see it a little better from this angle. You can watch the 57. You can see he sees him coming. He's the intended receiver. And there's the contact. And you can see his helmet is contacting the face mask. So it's a pretty... I'm surprised this kid bounces right back up. There's the flag, and that's a correct call. Haven't heard from Rogers Redding yet, but I would assume that this one is going to stand. This is another play like we had last week where a helmet comes off, and very difficult to see who does this because it happens in a crowd. And I'll try to do it slowly, show you who it is. Okay, it's going to happen right here. And it looks like this white player is going to pull the helmet off. Watch his hand. Looks like his hand has got the face mask. And he actually looks like he rips it off. So that's got to be the referee or there's a mob of people here. So that's tough to see, but would be a great catch if we could get that. And you can see the helmet goes goes bouncing quite a bit. This is the play where the referee had an unsportsmanlike on number 20. And I'll stop it just before it happens. Okay, you can see number 20 here. Play stopped pretty much, and I'm not sure what his beef is. But he goes in and starts wailing away on this kid here. You can see there's one punch. I believe there were several punches he threw. Here's one. At least one. We could have thrown him out of the game, but the referee walked him to the sideline, told the coach to sit him down, and I don't think he came back in the game. So kudos to that coach. This is the next to last play of the second quarter. The side judge has a pass interference in the end zone. You notice the ball is on the 26-yard line. After this penalty, the coach wondered why it wasn't placed at the 2, and I told him there was a 15-yard penalty. And as he was walking off the half, he still wanted to know why it wasn't placed at the 2, and the referee told him that it was an exception to the half the distance to the goal line penalty. From the 17-yard line in, it's going to be placed at the 2. He accepted that. We'll see this is a good call by the side judge. The side judge is in good position. You can see that both the field judge is on the 5-yard line, retreats to the goal line. There's the side judge straddling the goal line, standing a little bit out of bounds. And you'll see that there's contact right here. And there's the ball. So the ball has not got there yet, and there is definitely contact. Guys, good call by the field judge, excuse me. Thought that was called by the side judge. Okay, there's the ball. There's the contact. Number 22 is making contact. And there's the flag. Yeah, that's the side judge. Good call. Correct call. On this play, I wanted to comment on the back judge, his position at the snap, and where he's looking at the snap. This is the formation. You can see that there are two receivers at the bottom of the screen, one at the top, and there are three backs. So the back judge has number 2 receiver. I just wanted to show that before I went to the tight view. Now there's the back judge, and his key is over here. You could see the back judge is almost on the left hash, where if you remember, the ball is on the left hash. His key is on the right hash. Technically, by the mechanics book, should be lined up on the inside shoulder of his key. A lot of back judges play in the middle of the field, but I'm not sure why the back judge is lined up where he is right here. He looks like he's lined up right over center. So not sure what's going on here, but what I want to point out is where he's looking as the play is going off. Right now he's looking at the quarterback. He's looking at the quarterback. He's still looking at the quarterback, or these blockers here. I'm not sure where he's looking, but he should be looking at his key. I mean, if that guy's coming inside, is coming to crack back, the back judge is the one that's got to be looking at that. So as of right now, the pass is being thrown, and the back judge is still looking at the middle. So there's his key right there, and there's the ball. Point of a discussion is to why is the back judge looking where he's looking. This play is a near chop block. It's actually it was a Rogers Redding's ruling that was made about 3 years ago about a low block and the other blocker brushing the defender, and that's exactly what happens here. And you'll see it's going to be the left tackle and right guard who were later called for a chop block. You'll see the tackle goes low and the guard is brushing. So the referee warned both those guys. The referee saw that block, warned them both, said, look, you guys got to be careful if you're blocking low that the other guy doesn't block high. So they were warned during that block, which the referee informed the coach after the real chop block was called. This is about 2 or 3 plays later. 3 plays later, and it's another near chop block. If you watch the right tackle and right guard, the right guard starts up high, and I think that's what makes it not a chop block. But you can see him going down right now, and the tackle continues high. So that's close as well, and the runner goes for a touchdown. So that would have been a tough one to call back. But you can see that they're close. The last 2 blocks were very close. This is another play from our game at Springfield. It's a illegal chop block by the left tackle and left guard. I received something. One of the coaches annotated this film and said this was a double team, a standard double team. I think that might have been what it was supposed to be, but I'll go through it, and I'll go through it slowly. And it's tough to see that this first blocker, you can see he's blocking at the waist. To me, this is a low block, and the tackle comes in. You can't see what's happening now, but when it's over, you can see that here is the guard is on the ground, which tells me that the block was low. The umpire has got a perfect look at it and throws the flag for a chop block. This is a false start called by the umpire. You can see the note here was put there by the Springfield College coaches calling it offsides, and no one moved. So if you run it through here, very difficult to see the person that moved. If we go to the end zone view, it's a little easier. What happened here was that the linemen were cheating the whole game, and the umpire warned them a couple times. And so if we go through here, you'll see that the ball is not snapped yet, and the right guard is moving. So yes, he was cheating, and see the ball. It looks like the ball is just about to be snapped, and he jumped a fraction of a second early. Now, this is a play where we should have the umpire warned the lineman a couple of times. Should have gone to the coach on a scoring play, go up the sideline, say, "Coach, your linemen are cheating. They're moving early, just a split second early," and warn them that way. So, and then in the red zone, I mean, we're on about the 3-yard line, so not the place to throw that flag, but something that's it's an early talk to, and this is later in the game. This is the second half, so flag should have come a lot earlier, and the umpire agrees with that. This is a false start that the crew missed. Should have been called by the referee. You'll see it. It's not. It's by this up back, who's there. He goes. That is not. He resets, and guys are pointing at him, and they were absolutely right. Look at, they're all pointing at him. What the heck? Look at this guy out here, wondering why this wasn't called. Referee's got to be looking at these two backs right here. Actually, the referee's got all three of these backs for false start. The umpire can help him with the quarterback because the umpire's looking at the center. But that's on the referee. Should have had that. This is the last play that I'm going to talk about. As you can see, the ball is on the 7-yard line. The head linesman is standing at the 7-yard line. In the pregame, this is something we should talk about. At the 7-yard line to the 3, the line judge has the goal line and should go right to the goal line. And you'll see on this play, there is a fumble, and you can see that the line judge is backing out of bounds when he should be going to the goal line. He should be moving here and back. And you'll see why as I continue. The ball carrier dives, tries to reach the ball over, and fumbles, and there's nobody here. This is where the the line judge should be to rule on that, whether it's a touchdown, whether he's out of bounds. The field judge can help him on the out of bounds, but uh, you'll see it here too, and you'll see as the back is diving, he loses the ball, and he's darn close to that pylon. So the line judge needs to be there to rule on that.